What started in the 1880s as the South Pennsylvania Railroad, later to be abandoned in 1885 before the tunnels were completed, would later become America's first superhighway, completed and opened to traffic in 1940 to 1968 when this section was bypassed, once again abandoned. Getting ready to head to the Turnpike. Are you guys excited?
Yeah. Okay.
This is where it went over. There used to be a bridge that connected both sides. However, the other side is closed to public. So this side will have two tunnels on it.
We're going to be going in them because there's a spot you can climb up and it goes inside the tunnel.
Awesome. Let's go check it
Inside
out.
of like a house place, but I don't want to blow it, so you'll see it when we
Sweet.
get there.
We'd be on the wrong side of the road if we were driving back in the day. However, the opposing side is in much worse condition. I think we should maybe cross over and let them see what it's like.
Okay, I'll cross right here. Alright guys, we're over here now. My dad almost fell.
Yeah, it's a little crazy
Sketchy.
over on this side. Yeah, it's sketchy. That's the word I was looking for. But now we're on the right side of the road.
If you look down there, the mountains, that's right where the first tunnel is.
And that's what we're heading for.
Yeah.
I see you got your headlight on.
I do.
You ready?
Wait, this is on?
No, it's not on, but it's on your head.
Oh yeah.
So we got Carter over here. He's pretending he's in his 69 Chevy
With the 380.
with a 383, he says, and just cruising down the Turnpike.
But I call it 380. I just like calling it that.
Back in the day,
I made it up.
there was families going on vacation, truckers just en route. And now look at it. It's just crazy, all the work, all the man hours that must have went into creating something like this. Just blows my mind. Now we're coming up where they used the Turnpike for some testing ground on the side of the road and in the center as well. I believe this is where they first started testing the reflectors along with the rumble strips. Let's see if I can run them over. Yeah, that's enough of that. But as you can tell, it's the same style, similar style to what we use today. Pretty cool. A lot of history.
Probably down here doing moonshine or something. Too.
They could have been old moonshiners down here, right? There might even be an old car wrecked down off of this bank. But it's pretty amazing if you think of the work that went into making this road. I mean, I bet you it's 100 feet down. This all had to be graded. Carter thinks there's some old moonshine barrels down there, he says. You seen him last time we were here. What are you thinking, old moonshiner was coming down here with his pickup truck and ditched his load?
Yep.
Here. Are we getting close, bud?
Yep. Right where you can see it.
You can see it?
Wait, see this bad boy. You ready for this?
Now you can see there was old light poles coming up on a tunnel now. You gotta get your headlamp on. Usually it's just us, you know, pretty much secluded. But it's a holiday weekend. Right there's the old road. It was a service road that went up. As you can see, how much earth is on top of that tunnel. It's pretty amazing. We'll be passing through that in a minute. We'll give these people some time.
Fire pits.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't fire pits, but there was something. Maybe those are some of those moonshine barrels you were talking about. They've been here for a very long time, I can tell you that. So from my understanding, this is one of the reasons why they bypassed this portion of the Turnpike. You had two opposing lanes, you know, double lanes, passing lanes on each side. However, when you got down to the tunnel, it just turned into single no passing lanes. So you'd have to merge over And he created a bottleneck at both of these tunnels. And this is where they'd have to start merging. And I've seen some old pictures where a crossing guard was standing near the tunnel entrance. And Carter found a tire on the side of the road, and he said he wants to roll it one last time. Go ahead, bud. Okay.
How is there a car? It's coming through the tunnel. Cars can't be here.
There's actually a car coming through the tunnel right now. I believe it's most likely a ranger of some sort. They patrol this area. It's enter at your own risk. However, they don't want people going up inside the chambers of the tunnel and whatnot. So most likely today we're not going to be able to venture through, which I was hoping to do with you guys. There was a lot of people and a ranger patrolling. Right behind you, babe. Oh, it's very hard to see in here, it's dark. But it's very cool. Not only just cool being in here, the temperatures drop. Alright, go ahead. This is like what nightmares are made of, I swear. Spooky tunnel with people screaming. I feel the heat starting to come in. There's got to be way up there for lights and whatnot. Oh. As you can see, there wasn't much of a center medium. What a heck of a shoulder. You think they could have widened this even more, you know? Maybe this side was. This looks like a big shoulder. It's not too bad. The other side isn't as bad as I thought it was either. Everyone taking a break? Haley, you look like you got a gas mask on. Watch out for poison. This road drops off sharp, okay?
What?
It really drops off. Coming up on our second tunnel. Oh, I got hit. You can't even see the light at the other end. That's crazy. Haley, shine your light at the wall. I don't think there's an inch that hasn't been written on it. Is there? Maybe a geocache. Starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. This is one of the longest tunnels on the Turnpike, and they bypassed it. That looks odd. It looks like I don't even know what it looks like on the camera.
What?
At the end of this tunnel, it just looks like a circle. Look. That seemed like forever. Okay, I think we just made it to the service plaza. You can see this side of the turnpike's really overgrown. Let's pull into the service plaza.
Hey guys, we're at the abandoned Turnpike. We're back to fill back in it. Let's go. Did you really show that? Is it on this way?
Well, I don't know if there's a way into the top, but we'll be able to see it from here.
That ladder right there, I was telling you. Don't bang. Watch yourself get a new hole.
Here, bud, take this for a minute.
Check for that big hole.
Right here, there used to be a motor mount. This is the motor mount. And that was the coupling that ran these big air handlers. There's my man. He's working on it. If you could open that, you'd see what kind of chain. Let's take a look. It looked like it had some kind of oil cap on it. Can't see. Here's the chain.
Let me see.
It's massive.
Let me see it, Dad.
So essentially, when you look up at the tunnels, what you're looking at is the big air intakes for these air makeup units that supply the tunnel. And from what I understand, these were undersized, and there wasn't adequate ventilation for the tunnel. That was part of the problem. Now we're up in top of the air intake. You can see these old jack shafts. It looked like it had some kind of pulley system on it. The motor mounts. Whatnot.
We're not walking on that.
If we could. There's only one way up and there's a ladder.
Where at?
Over there. Yes, I'm not really sure what these pulley systems were for. They went down into the tunnel.
Sure. It's gotta be hard getting down.
Yeah, be very careful.
I never climbed a ladder before.
And did you think your first ladder would be in an abandoned tunnel on the Turnpike? This is the room that would take you down on top of the tunnel.
Oh, and by the way, I made it down. Hey, Dad, I'm up here.
Carter, right here, or Haley, you might be able to step over top of this.
Dad, I'm up here.
Oh no, go all the way around, you're right. There's the other motor mount. Carter, wait for me.
This ladder is rusted.
That's about the highest you could get in a ventilation shaft. There's an old natural spring. Is it cold?
Yes,
I bet it is. I thought you were just going to stand in the rocks. Getting ready to go back in the tunnel. On our way back. Here we go. Did you have a lot of fun, bud, going through the tunnel? We should have walked the whole top.
I did, but then you wanted to... No, when you told me to wait,
Uh-huh.
I was already on top, and I was looking out the window, but you couldn't
No, I mean, we were on top of this. Where the lights come through,
Oh, yeah, I know.
we should have walked the whole thing.
No, those just go all the way back. And they get like those. Ready? You go first, Sammy. Ellie. Daddy.
Woo!
Me.
All at once.
Ready? Set.
It's very humid in here.
What's that mean?
Water in the air and on the ground.
Why is it?
It's humid because we're in a mountain and it's cold.
I'm in water. See? You're just still.
Ashley.
I don't know that. I bet homeless guys live up here and stuff, and we hide in the middle of where we were at one time.
Yeah, it could have been. Oh, we got dripped on. Getting ready to get popped out. Uh-oh, I'm coming out. Being born again. Coming up on Ray Hills. As you can tell, this tunnel is much shorter. You can see the other side, the light. Still a pretty impressive tunnel. So, that's it, guys. Hope everybody have fun.
Have fun.
Well, I'm getting ready to go through the tunnel. We know what's going on up there.